Hello, boys and girls. This is Miss Patty. How are you today? Today, we're going to read a book called The First Day Jitters. You see right here, it says the first day of school. So somebody is nervous. That's what jitters means. They're nervous about going to school. And this story is written by Julie Danneberg and illustrated by Judy Love. Remember, the illustrator is the person that draws the picture, and when it says by, that means the author. Julie Danneberg is the author, and that's the person who wrote the story. Okay, let's see who has the first day jitters. Sarah dear, it's time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss your first day at your new school. Uh-oh, a new school. Sorry about the ducks in the background. A new school. Have you ever gone to a new school? Are you going to a new school this year? Or are you going to the same school and you're just going to have a different teacher? Yeah? Lots of good answers. I'm not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell, as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. She doesn't want to go to school, does she? No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school, Sarah said, and she tunneled down into the end of the bed. Look, she scooted all the way down to the end of the bed. She's up on her knees, her behind's in the air, and the cat is on her behind. Isn't that so silly? Look, she has her head covered. And Mr. Hartwell, he's like, oh no, what are we going to do? Gotta get her out of bed and to school. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never even been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school, and you'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet. Look at all the new boys and girls. They're all looking so happy and kind. Ooh. But look at this page. Same kids. They're kind of acting out, aren't they? I think that would make me nervous if I went to a classroom where everyone was acting out. This kind of classroom would make me feel much better. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it will be hard, and I just hate it. That's all. I think she doesn't want to go to a new school and meet new people. What will everyone think if you aren't there? We told them you were coming. Oh no. Look, the police showed up and they made signs missing Sarah Jane Hartwell. I guess they're going to put the signs up all over the place to find out where she is. And look, there's her chair. Oh no, they're looking under the chair and over the chair, around the chair. Where is Sarah Jane Hartwell? She said she was going to be here today, but she's not here. They will think that I am lucky, and they will wish that they were at home in bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. I think he'd had enough of her games. It's time to get up and get ready and go to school, even if you are nervous and have the jitters. Sarah tumbled out of bed, and she stumbled into the bathroom, and then she fumbled into her clothes. Look at, she's getting her clothes on. My head hurts, she moaned, as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. Do you take a lunchbox to school with you, or do you just get your lunch at school? I like to take a lunchbox with me. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy, and they drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. She was so nervous. When you can't breathe, what do? You just take a few breaths and calm yourself down. Ooh, look there. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love the new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Miss Burton. Sarah slumped down into her seat. She's trying to hide. Look at all the boys and girls going in there. There's the principal right there. Oh, Sarah, Miss Burton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. She's being so helpful, isn't she? Look at all the boys and girls staring to see. Is that Sarah? Is that a new person? She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous on the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. Look at all the boys and girls. There's a lot of friends to meet at that school. When they got into the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. They're looking, this guy's looking. Ooh, there's a new person. Ooh, there's a new person. I wonder if they're nervous. The class looked up as Miss Burton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Miss Burton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet your new teacher, Miss Sarah Jane Hartwell. Teacher? Did you know the story was about a teacher that had the first day jitters? Did you know that teachers are nervous on the first day of school, just like the students? That's kind of a surprise ending, wasn't it? Let's look at the pictures again and see if we can see any clues. Let's see. Let me get to the first page. Okay. Can't tell there. Can't tell if it's a grown-up or a kid. Can't tell there. Although her body looks kind of big. Can't tell there. Now, all the kids are looking forward. That might be a hint that it's somebody that's going to be at the front of the class. It's not a very good hint. Oh no, they called the police and everybody. Looks like a regular chair. Can't tell there that it's going to be the teacher. Could be a student, huh? Can't tell there. Can't really tell there. Ooh, a little closer. Look at how big she looks here. And she's holding the cat. Look at her hands. Do that look more like grown-up hands? That's a little tiny hint, wasn't it? I think we all missed it though. Can't tell here because she looks kind of small in the car. Can't tell that it's a teacher here. She's hiding her face here, so we can't tell that it's a grown-up, can we? All I see is children, a teacher here, and the principal. Can't tell that it's a teacher. Let's see. Nobody's acting like there's a new teacher in the class except for one, maybe two people. No one else is paying attention. Now they're all looking towards the front, but then sometimes when it's a new student, they bring the new student to the front, don't they? So that's not a good hint. We just had a big old surprise at the end when we found out that Sarah was the teacher, and she was nervous just like the boys and girls. Isn't that a fun story? Or do you get nervous on the first day of school? Me too. Even if I'm at the same school, I can't imagine being in a different school. That would be really nervous. That would definitely give me the first day jitters. The end.